Good afternoon and welcome to the State News. I am Kayode Adebayo. The State Governor, Senator Adeleke, said putting the welfareism of Osun workers and the entire citizens of the state on the front burner remains the first-line charge of his administration. Governor Adeleke stated this while presenting bond certificates worth 2 billion naira to contributory pensioners at the Local Government Service Commission Hall. Oluwatobiloba has the details.
In a significant step towards alleviating pension-related challenges, Osun State Governor Senator Adeleke presented bond certificates worth nearly 2 billion naira to contributing pensioners at the Local Government Service Commission Hall of the State Government Secretariat. This gesture by Governor Adeleke underscores the state government's dedication to the welfare of its senior citizens, marking a key milestone in its 2-year administration. Addressing the gathering shortly after the symbolic presentation of bond certificates, Governor Adeleke stated that his administration has left no one in doubt as to their passion to address challenges facing pensioners and the pension sector in the state. He added that senior citizens deserve due attention from state leadership as a matter of duty, reiterating that his administration is committed to bringing succor to pensioners in the state. Governor Adeleke further disclosed that his administration has paid over 22.6 billion naira in pension arrears within 2 years, an amount nearing 70% of what the previous administration paid over 12 years. He highlighted that his achievement was coupled with a groundbreaking policy enrolling pensioners in a healthcare insurance scheme, ensuring better healthcare access for senior citizens.
As we mark our 2nd year anniversary, I restate our resolute policy of standing attention to pension matters. Our leadership will continue to resolve individual and personal issues plaguing the sector. In specific terms, we are working to standardize pension administration to ensure pensioners are treated with required dignity and timeliness.
Earlier in his remarks, the State Head of Service, Mr. Anyole, who is the host, said the bond certificate presentation does not only reflect the government's commitment to honoring retirees' contributions, but also set a high standard for pension administration in the state. He added that by paying a significant portion of the pension debt inherited from previous administrations and implementing impactful policies like the healthcare insurance scheme, the governor is effectively reshaping the narrative around the care for senior citizens in Osun State. The head of service further commended the support and love of the governor for civil servants and the senior citizens, including the implementation of 75,000 naira minimum wage, payment of half salary sold by past administration, payment of gratuity and other arrears for the state workers, among others.
Indeed, this administration that the Lord has put in place, we will rejoice and be glad in it. Your Excellency, you have kept your policies of making workers' welfare number one in your administration. And for this, we are grateful, sir.
Present at the occasion were the Deputy Governor, Prince Kola Adewusi, Secretary to the Osun State Government, Alhaji Tessim Igbalayi, other members of the State Executive Council, and Osun People's Democratic Party Chairman, Honorable Sunday Bisi, among others. It has been Oluwatobiloba Odunuga reporting.
The State Governor, Senator Adeleke, has described the state award recipients as torch-bearers of excellence and development in the state, calling for deeper collaboration between the state government and professionals. Governor Adeleke, who said the recognition is a call for more service, stated this at the state award ceremony as part of the activities marking his 2nd-year anniversary in office. Oluwatobiloba again.
Osogbo, the state capital of Osun State, Governor Adeleke celebrated the state's achievements and contributions during his 2 years in office. The state award program, a key highlight of the governor's anniversary activities, brought together prominent figures from across Nigeria and beyond to honor outstanding Osun indigents who have significantly contributed to state and national development. Delivering his keynote address, Governor Adeleke underscored the importance of recognizing and celebrating excellence across diverse fields, emphasizing that the awards were non-partisan and based strictly on merit. The governor further highlighted his administration's strides in education, healthcare, infrastructure, science and technology, and climate change, noting that these achievements have been acknowledged both locally and internationally. Addressing the awardees, Governor Adeleke commended their contributions to the growth and development of the state, adding that the recognition bestowed upon awardees is not just a celebration but a call to action and an invitation to continue their mentorship of upcoming generations while amplifying their community services. He also reiterated his administration's openness to innovative ideas and constructive engagement.
Our administration is 2 years in the saddle. You are the best judge of our service delivery. You have read and seen our work in education, in health, in road, in water, science and technology, environment, climate change, among others.
Speaking on behalf of the awardees, former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Osun Yusuf, expressed gratitude to Governor Adeleke for recognizing their efforts. He praised the governor for fostering peace in the state and creating an environment where civil servants align harmoniously with the administration's vision. Honorable Yusuf described the award as a call to further service for the progress of Osun State and its people.
On behalf of the awardees, I thank you for casting us worthy to be counted as Osun State, and that we have contributed a lot.
The event was attended by several dignitaries, including the Deputy Governor, Prince Adeleke, who led other members of the State Executive Council, and the Speaker of the Osun State House of Assembly, Honorable Adewale Egbedo, who also led other members of the State House of Assembly. Reverend Mother Esther Ajayi and other distinguished guests also graced the occasion. The award categories included education, traditional institutions, royal fathers, business moguls, entrepreneurs, political leaders, military, paramilitary, religion and the legal profession, bar and bench. Additional categories recognize achievements in innovation and ICT, the beverage industry, arts and culture, entertainment, persons with disability, non-governmental organizations, civil societies, sport and public service, among others. It has been Oluwa Tobiloba Odunuga reporting.
Wife of the state governor, Mrs. Titilola Adeleke, has re-emphasized that her office remains committed to promoting the welfare of children, including those with special needs, just as she described love as the hallmark of Christmas celebrations. Mrs. Adeleke made this known at the opening ceremony of the 2024 OSBC Father Christmas Show. Oluchi Amuda has the details.
The opening ceremony of the 2024 OSBC Father Christmas Show was done in grand style as the board chairman of the conglomerate, Engineer Mayowa Olosho, and the permanent secretary and director general OSBC, Mrs. Jolade Ibiarola, together with the management and staff of the corporation, played host to the arrays of dignitaries who converged for the annual event. In her speech, the wife of the governor, Mrs. Titilola Adeleke, who was accompanied by Mrs. Fatima Oyeusi, the wife of the chief of staff, Mrs. Balikis Akinleye, the wife of the head of service, Mrs. Moji Aina, and the permanent secretary, Minister of Women Affairs, Children and Social Welfare, Mrs. Abimbola Babatunde, among other dignitaries, said Christmas, which is a celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ, is a joyous occasion and a season to spread love. She re-emphasized that her office remains committed to promoting the welfare of children, including those with special needs.
Christmas is a divine period that promotes love, unity, togetherness, and show of God's love to us all. I commend the management of OSBC for this year program. I join in wishing our beautiful pupils Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year ahead.
Earlier in his address of welcome, the chairman board of OSBC, Engineer Mayowa Olosho, said the conglomerate will continue to transmit programs that promote the interests of children and youth.
It is a thing of July that during the tenure of my principal, the executive governor of Osun State is being peaceful.
In his words of exhortation, Pastor Joseph Ajayi from Christ Apostolic Church, a haven of peace, Araro Shubu, admonished the people to embrace peace as Jesus is the Prince of Peace and his birth symbolizes redemption for the human race. The event featured a special rendition from the OSBC Choir, Fountain of Life Church Choir, and presentation from pupils of the school with special needs, among others. The Archbishop for Right, Domino, Oba Samuel Idowu, and the allied of Agba Oba Rufus Ogunwole were among the royal fathers who graced the occasion. The event climaxed with the presentation of gifts to the children by Santa Claus, popularly known in local parlance as Father Christmas. Oluchi Amuda, OSBC News.
Members of the Christ Apostolic Church, Okegala, Hayo, Covenant District Headquarters, Osogbo, have rolled out the drums to celebrate the 38th anniversary of the church. The special service provided an avenue for the people to appreciate God for his faithfulness in the church in the past 30 years. Oluchi Amuda again.
It was a celebration of the faithfulness of God as members of Christ Apostolic Church, Okegbalayo Covenant District Headquarters in Osogbo, Osun State Capital converged to return all the glory to their Maker at the 30th anniversary of the church. The faithful of Christ who could not hide their joy at the special Thanksgiving service tagged double praise, sang and danced in acknowledgement of God's mercies and favors since the establishment of the church in 1994. While speaking with OSBC News on the journey so far, Lady Evangelist Stella Makinwa said God miraculously used his servants, Prophet Gabriel Murakinyo and his wife, Lady Evangelist Felicia Murakinyo, in establishing the church, and they have continued to provide spiritual guidance and leadership to the congregation.
We are grateful to God for all he has done, even in the life of the church and the church members. Our father is still alive up till today. He's over 100 and he's still alive. To see the growth, the work of his hand, how he started and how this work has grown to where it is today. And God is still working miraculous work in this church.
Also speaking, Pastor Noah Adeshope admonished the congregation in particular and Nigerians at large not to be discouraged by the challenges bedeviling the nation, as God is still in the business of doing good. He encouraged the people to put their trust in God, as he alone can reposition the country and restore its lost glory.
In Nigeria and the whole universe, that we should turn unto God. We should seek the face of God. Because all what is happening, even people have been weary in their faith, that people have already lost hope, but through Christ, nothing impossible.
Other members of the church who spoke in separate interviews with OSBC News, including Deaconess Adiola Adeniji, Elder Afiz Adeboye, and Elder Femi Ogunsoya, expressed gratitude to God for upholding the church and making it to witness the growth and development it has attained today. The event also featured the consecration service for new elders and deaconesses in the church. Oluchi Amuda, OSBC News.
The OSBC Christian community will tomorrow hold retirement ceremony program for the former Director of Radio Program Services, Mrs. Odupe Akeyemi, who had worked in the services of Osun State Broadcasting Corporation. A release by the chairman OSBC Christian community, Pastor Paul Aketunde, and the Secretary Evangelist Olugbenga Fagbimi says venue for the program is OSBC's Chapel of Grace Auditorium in the afternoon. According to the release, the Director General and Permanent Secretary of OSBC, Mrs. Jola Barola, will lead other top management staff to the event, while the Chairman OSBC Board, Honorable Mayowa Olosho, is the chief host. It adds that the officiating minister at the event is Pastor Lukoni from Holy Ghost Revival Mission and the Obadiah Outreach, Elisha. And that ends the state news on OSBC TV. Please join us at 5 for the evening news. Good afternoon.
Osun State.